The Stockholm School of Economics is a private business school located in the city of Stockholm, the capital of Sweden. SSE has been creating opportunities for its graduates for over 100 years. Welcome to episode 2, Art. Dear friends of SSE, my name is Victor White and I'm once again your host. In this episode we're going to dive into the art initiative and art in general. So I think a valid reason is to ask ourselves, what is art? And to me it's everything from music to video creation, shooting photos, even my skiing I feel like is an expression of art. However, as I mentioned, on this episode we're gonna dig deeper. Let's go! Art. What is art? In my search for the answer to that question, I figured I'd meet up with Stina. She's my dear classmate and also part of the art initiative at school. Stina, why don't you tell us where we are?
We are at Södermalm on Hornsgatan, and here is Gallery Kontrast, which is a gallery for photojournalism and my second home. Not really, but I kind of really like this space a lot.
Yeah, so come with. So Stina said that there's an alarm in here and she's a bit scared and nervous, so we're gonna see if she sets it off.
It actually happened one time that I set it off and it was chaos, like security just called and I don't want this to happen again. Oh, okay, there was the wrong.
Beeping. Hey!
I made it!
Woo! Are you sure?
Yeah!
Yes, you made it! Okay, we are Stina. The reason why I wanted to bring Stina on here too, because you're also part of the art division in the school. But why don't you tell us a bit more about what you actually do?
I'm also a photographer, so I, like a press photographer, I shoot portraits and news and politics and stuff like that. So that's my profession before I started Handels, and now I can't stop myself from continuing.
Stina, now for the big question. What is art for you?
Art for me? It's so difficult to answer that question because you can't boil it down to a sentence or just words. For me it's so much more, but I will try. So art for me, since I wouldn't consider myself an artist.
Yeah.
But obviously I have a need to express myself in ways that are not in words or in text, but in forms and shapes and photography, and also I've been dancing since I was very little, so that's also a way of expressing feelings or stuff that you don't have words yet to express. So that's art for me, to be able to express myself, have a palette of ways of expressing myself, and also being able to receive that from others and know what they go through, because maybe that's what I'm going through, and maybe we can feel a little bit less alone or get inspired that someone else has, gone through it or whatever that is.
Yeah. Beautifully put. After my meetup with Stina, I realized that the answer to my question is up to the spectator's subjective interpretation. So we decided to head back to Sveavägen 65 to indulge in every single art piece in the school. I started feeling emotions. I viewed the art in ways I had not done before. Before I was aware, searching for the answer. It suddenly became clear. There must be a reason behind all this art. Maybe that reason is the answer to my question. I wondered whether a conversation with some of the students at the art division would help me see clear. So I decided to meet up with Tinni, who's one of the art and literature managers at SSE Art Initiative. Tinni was ready, accompanied by Claire and Erik, who are both part of the art division here at Stockholm School of Economics.
So, the screen here that no one can avoid at the school because it's very obvious.
Yeah, it's the first thing we see when we come into school.
Yeah.
Students and faculty.
This is the big screen here at the school showing only art videos, never ever anything else. And we choose a new video for each month, more or less. And we also always we invite the artists to come to the school to do an art talk about the video.
Oh, nice.
So this month it's Anna-Karin Rasmusson. I
Okay.
rummage your kitchen. Jag letar i ditt kök. And she is also the artist who made the two small screens, the one with the hands being washed and also the one search for empathy.
All right.
About the sick person on the chair over there.
Yeah, and I think that it goes without saying that some art here, and especially what you said, Tinni, for sensitive viewers, just be aware, but it is art, so...
Yes, we try to be sensitive when we pick this one, because this one no one can avoid. So this is a special place.
So we're actually going to go over to another room since we wanted people to study in peace here. But come with. Tinni, you're one of the people that brings in the art.
Yeah.
What's your favorite piece here at school?
I don't have a favorite piece. It differs from day to day. Now when I'm in this room, I love this room. And yesterday when I was talking to a lot of students about one of Anna-Karin Rasmusson's artworks yesterday, my mind just keeps thinking about that piece of art. So it differs.
Nice, nice. Claire, up there.
Yes.
Do you have any favorite pieces of art here at the school?
Yeah, I really like, or my favorite piece of art is called The Desk, and it's by Gunnel Wåhlstrand, and it's right outside the president's office. And I really like the art piece because it's an extremely difficult technique that the artist uses, and it looks like a photograph at first, but it's actually painted by hand, and it takes her like a year to complete just one piece. So I think that's really interesting.
So Erik, do you have any favorite piece of art at the school?
Yeah, the digital owl outside the principal's office.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How come? Why is that your favorite?
It's just so captivating when I turn left and then I just see it there.
Can I ask you, Victor, do you have a favorite piece of art here?
Yes. So, I like to do crazier stuff. So my favorite is the golden boy balancing up there.
Jumping.
Yeah, exactly.
You see him as balancing.
Yeah, he's like doing the...
Interesting.
Yeah. So what is Art Initiative?
So first of all, Art Initiative is here to support the educational mission free. Art Initiative is our art collection that's here. It's exhibitions that we do now and then. And it's also the art talks and the tours that we give. And it's here to educate you about the things that the art is circling around, and I mean that differs from art piece to art piece, and it's also here to educate you about how to engage with art or in art. For me, it's important to communicate that there is no right and wrong answers when you talk about art. Art is not something that you have to be afraid of, but you do have to have respect for the art. And the artists, they work quite similar to the researchers here. I mean, they read about different topics, they learn, they experiment, and then the art piece is their paper, so to say. It's another language to talk about urgent questions.
And it's a language where you don't have to speak the same language. Everyone can understand it and make their own interpretation.
Yeah, and you can understand it here or here or here.
Yeah.
And it's all good.
Where are we? What is this room, Tinni?
This is the room formerly known as 336 on the first floor on Sveavägen 65, and it's now called the cabinet room. So it's newly refurbished.
Nice.
And with these nests and also space for art.
Yeah,
all over. Like the old cabinet, curiosity cabinets, like they had in the 1700s.
Nice. So here at the school we have art initiative, and then we have art division, which is the student body of the art section of the school. Am I correct,
exactly.
Claire? So can you tell us a bit more about art division?
Yeah, sure. So art division, like you say, we work very closely with art initiative, and we are the students that are interested in art and interested in the mission that art initiative has at SSE. So a lot of the work we do is helping art initiative reach out to the students and make it more available to students and cater to what students want to do, but also more student-focused activities like activities in the pub, or maybe different events or gallery rounds, or can be a lot of different things.
Nice. And Erik, what's art to you?
Art to me, I guess it's an escape. It's an escape from schoolwork, and it's an escape from like normal day life, I guess.
I hope you got a bit of a better insight into the Stockholm School of Economics art initiative, as well as the student body, which is the art division. It's one of the things that we as students sometimes take for granted when you're here deep in the school books. However, you know, when times are hectic, and they are here at the school, it is nice to just stop for a moment and enjoy the beautiful piece of art that we have throughout the school.